Ain't nothing peculiar about the way that I was raised, and my arm is on the way.
Hey everybody. Ooh, can't see. There we go. Little bitty roads. Dang, my backseat looking jacked up from here. Oh, my cookies. That's what it is. I had to move stuff around. I had somebody ride with me. Bright lights for no reason. I'm not sneaking up on nobody. Alright, so aww. Oh, that's one of my favorite people. Alright. So I wanted to say, because I know people love Robbie Harvey, and I mean I give it to Robbie Harvey. I mean I can respect his hustle, you know. I mean, he is good at what he does. He is good at captivating attention. He is good at speaking. He is good with words. He's good at being dramatic, or, you know, like pulling your attention in, you know. And it's like after a while of watching him, it's kind of like a repetitive kind of thing. I'm not knocking him, because I mean, hey, if it works, you know. I mean, he's got all these followers and, you know, made a name for himself and everything. Even, you know, he's got some bad things he's did in the past or whatever. I mean, it's whatever. But my main problem was that he wants to reach out and help Suzie so bad. But when I came to him with needing help, and, you know, at this point I was, you know, new to all this. I mean, I was doing like DoorDash videos, or like, you know, really, I don't know. I mean, I was, the reason why I got started with this is because I started hearing about Mica's case. And, you know, at first I'm like, well, no, you know, because I'm trying not to think too much into stuff, you know, and I'm like, well, you know, but the more and more I heard, the more and more I could relate to her story. And I would try and, you know, get people's attention, you know, like bigger people, like JLR and other people's attention, you know, and say, hey, well, what about this, you know, can somebody look into this, this, and this? Because I mean, I'm a nobody. And finally, I just got aggravated, and I was like, well, I got a YouTube channel, you know. I think I even said it in like JLR's chat one time when he was on a live or something. And I think I might have even been kind of chit-chatting back and forth a little bit with Magnolia, you know. I mean, in the chat, you know, not like in person or anything. And I says, well, you know what? I said, I'll just do a video, you know, not thinking anybody really would watch it, you know, for real. I just thought, well, you know what? I'll just do a video, say what I think needs to be looked into, things I noticed, and I mean, it just took off from there. So then I started, you know, digging more and started, you know, well, you know, if people are understanding where I'm coming from and like on my level, which I never thought in a million years, y'all, that I would have so many like-minded people that I would come across, especially doing this. So, and I mean, that's just how it started, you know. So I started digging in and putting in my 2 cents, and I mean, people liked it. People understood. So, and I appreciate that so much. But my problem with Robbie Harvey, with the whole Suzie thing, is that, like, when I first started out, I had people reaching out to me. Or, you know, when I first started out with Mica's case, I had people reaching out to me. And there's this one person, which I haven't seen him in the comments in a while. And we even have kind of like a little code, you know, where she'll come, he come, you know, like check or whatever, you know, in the comments and stuff on me. And this is where the whole tiger swan came from. And I started looking into it. And I saw, okay, well, this person isn't just crazy. Like, this is for real, y'all. This is for real, and it is scary. And I even told hubby about it, and he's like, well, you know, see if you can get up with one of the people like Robby, you know, and see if maybe they could help you or something, you know, because he, you know, he's thinking like me, like, we nobodies, you know, and somebody could reach out and touch you and get you if they want to. I mean, they could, you know. We already know that JPD came after people, and no telling if he still is or not. I mean, at this point, I really don't care. But, I mean, I was genuinely scared and concerned for this person. So, I reached out to Robby. And like I said before, he would never pay no attention to or he never saw it, you know, which, you know, I understand you get a lot of messages and, you know, things like that. But I did get his attention. And then when everybody else noticed in his chat and started getting his attention for me, like, hey, you know, you might want to listen to this girl, like, read her messages or something, because, you know, like, they knew what was up, you know? So he gets off the live. Not just get off the live, like, you know, okay, you know, like he's done with the live. No, he gets off like he's aggravated. Like he's, like, everybody's thinking something happened. Even me, I'm like, dude, everything okay, you know? I mean, like, something happened with your kid or something. I mean, that's how he got off. And at this time, me and Miss Ann had started talking too. So, and Miss Ann even says, yeah, you need to tell Robby. He says that he has a direct line to the FBI. He is the one to come to with information. He is the one to talk to. He will help you. He will save you. He will do all these wonderful things. And you can remain anonymous. So I'm thinking, well, geez. Alright, well, let me go to him then. He's got all, you know, all these followers and everything. Maybe he does. I don't know. I've never dealt with no FBI stuff like this. So I'm thinking, okay, cool. So that's a way I can remain anonymous. And also get the information out. And let somebody know and maybe help this person that was afraid or, you know, is afraid for their life. And so he gets off the live like he's, like something happened. And even I think at that time I even messaged Miss Ann and I was like, everything all right? Because she was a mod for him. And she was like, yeah, I guess something just happened or whatever. About that time, Robby messages me. He reads the message that I've sent to every platform that I could find, reach, whatever to him. And the only thing he said, and I showed y'all these text messages too. I've showed them to y'all. And only thing he said to me was, go to the FBI with that. So I go back and I tell Miss Ann, I'm like, well, you know, I don't know what to do. I mean, I don't know how to contact like individual FBI or, you know, like for real, like I didn't. And I'm not trying to get too caught up in the stuff to where I have to worry about looking over my shoulder or, you know, my family, you know. So I'm like, I'm trying to help this person and I'm also trying to stay safe as well. And she's, you know, even Miss Ann was like, I don't know. and she found me a link to the FBI and sent it to me. Well, before she had sent me that though, I messaged Robby, and because I'm kind of going back and forth now, because I'm like, he just said go to the FBI with that. So I messaged Robby and I says, well, I don't know how. And he sends me a bogus link. I wouldn't even click on it. And can't nobody tell me it was not him. It was him. It wasn't a fake page. It was him. It was Mr. D. Robbie Harvey himself that sent me a bogus link. MicaMiller.com. Look it up. It's some singer, Spanish singer. I don't even think speaks English, or she might speak English, but she sings in Spanish. MicaMiller.com. I might be dumb, but I ain't that dumb, Robby. I know that government uses .org and things like that for their websites. They don't use .com. So I knew something wasn't right with that, and not only that, the Miller part. Because remember, at this time, everyone was starting, they were going by the Francis, And .com, that right there was a dead giveaway. I wasn't even going to click on it. Somebody else looked it up. I screenshotted that so quick, and I sent it to Miss Ann. And Miss Ann even says, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he would do that. So yeah, you want to help Suzie. But when someone comes to you with their story, or comes to you for help, actual help with a situation, and that's how you treat them, yes, I'll have an issue with it, with you wanting to help Suzie. Because Suzie is the last person that I'm worried about helping. I'm sorry, I don't think she deserves to have her voice, or, whatever helped or heard. I mean, that's just ridiculous to me. So, yeah. So, you can say I'm throwing shade or whatever at Robby. I mean, I don't even care. I'm not with this drama stuff. But I'm going to say, I say what I mean. And that's it. I'm not going to tell you that I have a direct line and that I have all this stuff. I tell you from the get-go, I'm a nobody. I mean, there ain't no problem. I'm a nobody, and I'm proud of it. I'm not too high up there to, send someone on a wild goose chase, and I'm not. So I'll have to continue this. All right. Left off with her talking about Suzie being the last person. And I say that because she's one of them people, and I mean, I don't know this girl personally or nothing. I've never spoke with her or nothing, but I mean, I can just tell from her actions and her actions throughout her life with things. Like, I've never lost someone in my life and smiled about it that I truly cared for and loved. Like, I just haven't done that. I mean, I didn't go out that night and crack jokes and, have a dandy old time. But we know that she is an instigator, and we've learned this through the protests. Her going by smiling, flipping a bird. That's not very Christian-like. Instigating JP to go back, going back and trying to file a police report or something because her feelings got hurt. I mean, she's taken away time from law enforcement that could actually be helping somebody that needs help. You know? So instead of them taking that time out to help that person that actually does need help, they're sitting there taking a report from Suzie about how her feelings were hurt, even though she goes by the protesters, smiling, flipping the bird. You know, I mean, so yeah, I feel some type of way about that, and I'm sorry that I do, but I mean, that's how I feel about it. And I can almost guarantee that she is the type of person that, say you did give that second chance to, and I mean, I'm bad about that myself. Like, I'll give people chance by chance by chance. I'll let them stab me in the back so many times that I ain't even got a back no more. It done fell off, you know. So, but I can almost guarantee you she's one of the people that, okay, let's go help her. Maybe she is in a situation or whatever, which she's not. And she's gonna stab you in the back. She's gonna continue doing the things that she's doing. And the only reason why you see her looking poor, pitiful me now is because maybe she started to smarten up a little bit and realized that, hey, maybe we are touchable. You know, stuff's starting to catch up with him. Her and JP Diddy. Yeah. You're not smiling so much now, are you? Huh, Suzie? And it's sad that you see her show more sadness of emotion, or emotion of sadness, after an FBI raid, after, you know, law enforcement at Myrtle Beach and Horry County, and, you know, they're sick of it because, you know, they're not going to be thrown underneath the bus for y'all. It was fun while it lasted, but they said, nah, we done. Y'all doing too much. No. What's that thing that people say, like, oh, you not sorry, you just sorry you got caught? That's Suzie. It's JP Diddy. They're not sorry. They're only sorry because they got caught. And I guarantee you, even now, it's not their fault. They'll still blame Mica. They'll still blame Mica's family. They'll still blame Reggie, which, what even happened to Reggie? Is he still around? I'm pretty sure he is, but I mean, they'll blame any and everybody. It wasn't them. It was the Francis family, or, you know, it was this person or that person that, you know, did this, and I did everything so perfectly because I am God. So, and, you know, I've had a couple other issues with Robbie, but I mean, I ain't necessarily spoke about them or put them out there. I mean, I put out, like I told y'all in that video about with Robbie Harvey and JP Diddy, you know, I showed the receipts, and I told y'all, if I got it, I will give it to you. If I don't have it, I will try to get it for you, you know. I mean, but y'all notice now, though, that he doesn't say that he has a direct line, and he's starting to kind of give credit to other people's content when he uses it and stuff. So, I mean, and good for him, because that's not right that you use people, or you have people, or not even send you their stories. Like, I know of one lady that he got a hold of her story and some videos and stuff somehow, and she was trying to get away from the situation. And he posted it to all his millions or whatever followers, and she's trying to get out of a situation, and that video that he put up and would not take down was putting her in danger. If I could find it, I would screenshot it and I would show y'all that. But y'all know that I lost my one phone that had a bunch of information on it, and if I ever get it working again, oh, we're gonna have a lot of stuff. A lot. Alright, I gotta go back in here. But I love y'all, and if today is your birthday, happy birthday.